Welcome to CINE SAGA, where movies come alive. Today we're blasting through 2025's most adrenaline-fueled action films, explosive stunts, heart-stopping chases, and battles that'll leave you breathless. From rogue heroes to impossible missions, these top 10 films redefine action, pushing limits with every scene. Buckle up, because this isn't just a list, it's a wild ride through the year's most thrilling cinematic moments. Ready? Let's dive into the chaos and excitement. Number 10. Prisoner of War, 2025. Takes us back to World War II, where British SAS officer James Wright is shot down over the Philippines and captured by Japanese forces. Trapped inside a brutal prison camp, he and his fellow soldiers are forced into savage hand-to-hand combat, with each fight meant to crush their spirit and break their will. As James faces starvation, relentless brutality, and the looming threat of the infamous Bataan Death March, he must summon every ounce of resilience to keep hope alive. This is not just a story of survival, it's about brotherhood, sacrifice, and the unshakable human will to endure even in the darkest of times. This film offers raw action, emotional depth, and a powerful reminder of courage.
You will keep fighting.
Number 9. A Working Man, 2025.
Food as much.
A Working Man throws us into the life of Levon Cade, a former Royal Marine who traded combat zones for construction sites, hoping for a quiet life and a chance to win custody of his daughter Mary. But peace doesn't last long. When his boss's teenage daughter is kidnapped by ruthless traffickers linked to the Russian mob, Levon is dragged back into a world of violence he thought he had left behind. To save her, he must face corrupt cops, biker gangs, and an underworld where every choice comes at a cost. This isn't just another action film, it's Jason Statham at his most raw and relentless. A story of a father, a fighter, and a man who refuses to stay down.
Who are you?
Number 8. The Amateur, 2025.
Ends here.
The Amateur follows Charlie Heller, a brilliant CIA cryptographer whose quiet life is destroyed when his wife is killed in a terrorist attack. When he discovers his own agency has no plans to take action, Charlie makes a bold move, forcing the CIA to train him for the field. What begins as a personal mission quickly turns into a relentless hunt across international cities, where every step tests his resolve and intelligence. Unlike traditional spies, Charlie isn't a seasoned operative, he's an ordinary man fueled by grief, courage, and an unshakable will to find justice. This gripping thriller combines emotional depth with edge-of-your-seat suspense, proving that sometimes the most unlikely hero can become the most dangerous.
Charlie, I think you need to see this.
Number 7. Sisu, Road to Revenge. Sisu, Road to Revenge, unleashes the return of Atami Korpi, the unstoppable Finnish war hero once thought to be nothing more than a myth. Haunted by the brutal murder of his family, Atami sets out to rebuild what he lost, only to be hunted by the ruthless Soviet commander who destroyed his world. What begins as quiet grief erupts into a relentless warpath across frozen battlefields where survival demands blood and vengeance fuels every step. Armed with unshakable will and savage creativity, Atami turns the land itself into a weapon, proving that legends don't die, they fight back harder. This is not just action, it's raw fury, bone-crushing revenge, and the kind of survival story you'll never forget. Number 6. London Calling, 2025.
It's a new era.
London Calling follows Tommy Ward, a down-on-his-luck hitman who flees the UK after a botched job leads him to accidentally kill a relative of London's most feared crime lord. Seeking refuge in Los Angeles, Tommy strikes a deal with his new employer, Benson, Rick Hoffman. In exchange for safe passage back to London, he must mentor Benson's socially awkward teenage son, Julian Jeremy Ray Taylor, teaching him how to be a man. What begins as a reluctant babysitting gig spirals into a chaotic journey of shootouts, car chases, and unexpected emotional depth. As Tommy and Julian navigate the criminal underworld, they must confront their pasts and forge an unlikely bond, proving that redemption can be found in the most unexpected places. Number 5. Novocaine 2025.
It's fine.
Novocaine follows Nathan Kane, a mild-mannered man who cannot feel physical pain due to a rare condition. Living a quiet life, everything changes when he becomes entangled in a dangerous criminal plot that puts him and those he cares about in jeopardy. Forced to navigate a deadly underworld, Nathan uses his unusual condition to his advantage, turning vulnerability into strength. As danger escalates and secrets are revealed, he must rely on wit, courage, and sheer determination to survive. With a perfect mix of suspense, dark humor, and action, Novocaine delivers a thrilling ride that keeps you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. In simple words, it's suspenseful, exciting, and full of clever action.
What the fuck is that?
Number 4. Nobody 2, 2025. Nobody 2 follows Hutch Mansell, a seemingly ordinary family man whose quiet life hides a deadly past. After trying to enjoy a peaceful vacation in a small town, Hutch's plans are shattered when a local crime ring and corrupt officials threaten his family and the town itself. Forced back into action, he taps into his lethal skills, turning ordinary streets into battlefields and unleashing relentless justice on anyone who stands in his way. With every fight more intense than the last, Hutch proves that you can never truly escape who you are. Packed with high-octane action, dark humor, and suspense, Nobody 2 is an adrenaline-fueled thrill ride from start to finish. It's pure chaos, explosive fights, and a hero who won't back down.
Who controls it all?
Number 3. The Gorge, 2025.
This place is evil.
The Gorge follows elite snipers Levi, Kane, and Drasa stationed on opposite cliffs of a vast, forbidding gorge, tasked with stopping anyone or anything from crossing. Forbidden to speak, they forge a secret connection through covert messages, building trust in isolation. When Levi plunges into the gorge, Drasa risks everything to save him, only to uncover the horrifying truth. The gorge hides grotesque, mutated creatures known as the Hollow Men, remnants of a deadly Dechui experiment. As survival becomes a desperate battle, Levi and Drasa must fight not only the monstrous horrors lurking below but also the dark secrets that threaten to destroy them both, in a tense, heart-pounding thriller that blends suspense, action, and shocking revelations. Number 2. Superman, 2025. Superman follows Clark Kent, 3 years into his role as the Man of Steel, struggling to balance his Kryptonian powers with his human life. When his heroic actions spark controversy, cunning billionaire Lex Luthor seizes the opportunity to challenge Superman and turn the world against him. Facing powerful enemies, moral dilemmas, and public scrutiny, Clark must rise not only as a hero but as a symbol of hope. With Lois Lane by his side and Krypto soaring through the skies, Superman confronts threats that test his strength, courage, and the limits of what it means to protect humanity. Packed with epic action, emotional stakes, and heroic triumph, this is a thrilling, modern take on the iconic superhero.
Your choices.
Finally, number 1. Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning follows Ethan Hunt, facing the most dangerous mission of his career. A powerful and secretive global threat emerges, and Ethan must stop it before it throws the world into chaos. Racing against time, he and his IMF team navigate deadly traps, high-speed chases, and impossible stunts across multiple countries. Betrayals and shocking twists test his trust in allies, while enemies push him to his limits. Using every skill, ounce of courage, and quick thinking, Ethan fights not just for survival, but to save countless lives. With relentless action, suspense at every turn, and jaw-dropping sequences, this ultimate showdown proves why Ethan Hunt is the world's most unstoppable agent.
The bomb was actually meant to kill him.
That's a wrap on CINE Saga. Which action-packed thrill ride shocked you the most? Drop your pick in the comments and hit subscribe for more epic lists.